Well, hello, duelists. Another first or second episode coming in with you guys where we ask the hot questions of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Week. Am I going first? Am I going second? And today, we're actually going to be talking about Ghosts from the Past. Woo! Cam, how are you feeling about Ghosts from the Past?
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's not a good set. It's a bad set. But it's fine, there's cool stuff coming out in it. There's some stuff, There's all those really good reprints. There's nothing. There's actually no reprints.
There's the evenly reprint, bro.
Yeah, the evenly reprint. That's cool.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of cool archetypes, that's cool. And some old support. The ghost rays are really cool. I like the ghost rays.
I agree. I think overall we're all a little bit disappointed about Ghosts from the Past, but I do think there's good stuff in this set. Don't get me wrong. And it's not a hit, like a home run or anything, right? It's not Rise of the Duelist.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's the rogue side of me is oh, these archetypes are cool. I want to play them, even though they're probably garbage. But
I know it just sucks. This deck. I feel like the set was so hyped too. The set had a lot of energy behind it, and it's kind of missing the market, falling really flat. They could have reprinted access code or reprinted lightning storm in this set or something, but just didn't give that to us. So
yeah, it's sad.
Whatever.
But
yeah,
let's talk about our first question of the day. Actually, it's gonna be, so in this set there are two Shaddoll cards coming out. I think you guys already kind of know that, but which one is better? And that's kind of what we want to break down. So what is the better Shaddoll support here? Is it Nehshaddoll Genius or Helshaddoll Hollow? Of course, these are the OCG names. I think these are translated, but they'll probably be called something different when they get here. But yeah, how are you going, Cam?
It's probably Genius. Honest, it's probably Genius. Hollow's cool. It's the flip on Hollow that's good. Yeah, because it's the one that lets you send from extra deck, so that's good. That's a cool effect, but it's such a high level. You can only set it off Wendy. It's a brick if you see it. It just isn't very good because the graveyard effect is not very good. And maybe in pure dolls, if you were playing a ton of dolls, it'd be good. But I think Genius probably is just the better card.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised that people aren't really talking about Genius as much. I think in the YouTube circuit, Hollow's been getting most of the attention and most of the kind of testing in builds. People are playing the one Hollow, basically because with Nehshaddoll Incarnation, you can flip it and trigger, it during your opponent's turn or whatever. But I think Genius is I don't know. I don't know if I'm just not reading the card right, but it seems good to me. You're going second. Let's say you lost the dice roll. You activate Shaddoll Fusion. It resolves, and you send Genius to blanket negate something. I mean, against an established board, I feel like that's good.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like either of these cards are something you're gonna main deck too often. You're playing Invoke Dolls, right? That's pretty solved in terms of your ratios and stuff. You don't really change it up too much. It's all pretty standard. The only thing you're changing is am I playing 3 Squamata or 3 Wendy? So it doesn't feel like you're really gonna play it. Maybe in that trap variant that's going around that I've been playing as well. I could maybe see people playing Genius in that, but yeah, I don't know. Both of these cards are just kind of lackluster, but of the two, I think Genius is better because, like you said, that negate going second, losing the die roll, because losing the die roll is pretty big for dolls. So maybe people siding this card, I could see that, but I don't really see the main deck.
I do like this question because we both play Shaddoll. I just think that's cool. We both have a lot of experience with it. I think
this format was made for us.
Right, I know. Actually, all the decks that we like are good right now.
Yeah.
With Shaddoll, I think Genius might be a main deck for me just because, typically, you play in the invoked Dogma variant, you play 2 Squamata, 2 Wendy, and then you play some one-ofs, which is going to be your Dragon, the other one.
Hog is a big
one.
Hog
is the one, I think. Yeah, Beast for sure. But I think I'm going to replace Hog in mine with Genius and try it out in testing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hog helps you replan your hand, and that's good, right? And it's a decent set if you brick, but
yeah, the flip's good. Yeah, if you can stall it.
I like Genius,
the pure, especially.
I like it.
It might be good.
I like it. I think you're playing against an opponent and they set up a board with like a Savage Dragon or something, typically they should negate like the Shaddoll fusion, but sometimes I don't want to, especially if you're playing into a 6-card hand, and then if you're able to Shaddoll fusion and resolve it, then you just blanket their Savage Dragon. I don't know. Feels good.
Yeah, no, it is good. I think it's good. I don't know. I think we'll see a lot once the cards come out. People start playing with it. People have solved Shaddoll like a while ago now, so I think just new Shaddoll support in general is gonna kind of spice things up, and everyone's gonna be trying it out. So
I think so. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I agree. On to the next question, which is okay. I like this question a lot. What's getting the better support, Dragunity or Time Thieves?
I know you really like Time Thieves, man. I know
it's a no-brainer.
You literally look like Time Thief Redoer. I don't know.
No, I don't
you look
like
exactly
Redoer.
like him. I don't know. I don't know how you don't see it, but Phalanx is not once per turn, right? And Phalanx isn't a new card coming out, but I feel like that says enough for Dragunity, right? That Phalanx with the new support, it's getting new support just in general, because the card's already insane, but this stuff lets you kind of abuse that a little more. And like the uninterrupted boards I know that you can make with the new Dragunity stuff is going to be like Crystal Wing, Hieratic Seal, Borreload. I've even seen it like do the Buster Whelp thing. So I think this deck is going to do well. I don't know if it'll be like tier 1 or anything, but I mean, like, dragons are good right now, so Dragunity is gonna be good right now. And I think you could maybe see some Dragon Link variants pop up with kind of like a more Dragunity focused engine. I think it's cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, dragons are far and above. Like, Dragon Link's the best deck right now. There's not really any question about that, I don't think. Like, it's insane how strong that deck is, and I think you're gonna see some, like, this Dragunity stuff is just gonna help that. It's just gonna be stronger. So it's cool, whatever. give the dragons more. Just they need more, right?
Yeah.
But the Time Thief stuff's cool. Like, it's cool. It's definitely not better. It's not gonna be as good. But Double Barrel's a really cool card. Like, being able to like take control of one of your opponent's monsters is good. Making this. You don't really make this ever instead of like Redoer. I don't think it's like for sure the going second situation, trying to get that and then attaching a spell off Perpetua, and but it's cool. It's a cool card.
Yeah,
I like it. The art's cool. Winder and Redoer are on it. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Adjuster's good. Adjuster's a good card, right? I think this is the card that we needed, right, for Time Thieves. It sucks that they did the thing to it that they just do randomly to cards that they don't like for some reason.
Oh, they
did the thing where it's you can only use one of these effects per turn, and only once that turn. Especially because these effects on this card synergize so well together. So annoying.
They gotta keep Time Thief down, man. They don't want another spiral,
Right, literally. Yeah, literally. It feels like that. That's what it feels like. Honestly.
I know.
It's because Redoer is so cool.
You'll have rogue decks like this where they give them like good cards, and then you get to that last line of text where you can only use one of these effects once per turn, and you're like, okay, sure. So I guess.
So goofy.
Why? Like, it wasn't doing anything. It's probably not gonna do anything. Like, just let it happen.
I know. Right. Like, Time Thief isn't magically gonna become like tier 1. Maybe it becomes rogue. Maybe it becomes a rogue tier deck finally. Maybe. With that.
Possibly.
But yeah, like it's just not,
Yeah.
You summon Regulator effect and then you get Ashed and you just lose. So
oh yeah.
I don't know.
That feels bad.
That's the deck, And now they're like, also, you can't do this anymore. It's like, thank you.
Phalanx is not once per turn. And that's all I have to say about Dragunity. That's my last statement.
Dude, little Remus. Remus is cool.
He is cool.
We talked about it before. It's like Romulus and Remus now. They got the card.
I didn't realize that until you said that earlier today. Yeah.
I know. It's cool.
Like, I knew their names were those, and I know who those are in history, right? But putting it together, the Dragunities are like that, I guess, is something that didn't occur to me. So,
yeah, that's cool.
Thank you for enlightening me.
Yeah. I was like,
sorry, Dragunity players.
Yeah.
You have good cards now, though.
They know.
Finally. It wasn't a structure deck, but you got them. And they're all an ultra rare, right? I think so. Everything in the set's ultra, and then
yeah. There's some good stuff.
Because the time thieves get upgrades too.
Yeah, they do, which is cool. I'm probably gonna get some of those, unlike the main cards. Cool.
Yeah. There's another archetype though coming out that I'm really excited for, and I know you're excited for the other one. So I want to ask you guys, what is the better debut archetype in this set? Is it going to be Starry Night, which was Holy Night before, but Starry Night, a wonderful translation, or Sunavalon? And honestly, I'm leaning Sunavalon. What are you leaning, Cam?
So, okay, I haven't seen, anything for what this tree does. I have not seen it.
It is a big ass tree.
It's such
made up of little trees
tree
that you climb into the big one.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's plants. We talked about it earlier. The plants are cool. They're good. There's so many good plant cards. I think probably Sunavalon is. It's probably gonna be the better one. But I think the Starry Night cards are really cool. I like the dragon's neat. They've got some cool effects. The field spell's not bad. It's all right. It's not as good as Area Zero, but it's cool.
Yeah, they can't all be broken, right?
Yeah,
it's no War Rock Mountain. Okay, let me tell you.
Okay, War Rock Mountain's a good card.
That's a good card. It's
not good.
People are sleeping on War Rock, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna get their Dark Destroyer in the next set or something. Dude, I'm banking on it. This is big brain. Tinfoil hat time, but War Rock has to be be There's no way it's not. And I know it's bad. I know it looks bad.
I think there is a way. I think there is a way it's not.
It's got time. And its time is coming.
I don't know. The field spell is good, though. The field spell is good in War Rock. Yeah. For sure. It's the one good guy.
Back to Starry Night, I guess. The dragon is sick. That artwork is cool. So cool. And the little dudes all look like tellers or, constellars, but they're fairies,
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem like good cards. I like them.
Yeah, they've all got some cool effects. They all have some cool, random, pop effects, too. Mm-hmm. With, the dragon and, juggling things back from grave to hand. Which is weird. It feels like it's going to be hard to get going with that deck. But once you kind of fuel your grave and stuff, it's going to be pretty strong. Kind of just reading over everything. I don't know. Mm-hmm. The spell is good. There's the spell that lets you add one to hand, which is nice. Yeah. Field spell lets you get the extra normal summon, so you can resolve 2 of them. So if you see one of the normal summons, you can search the other one. If you have the field spell, you can do both. Mm-hmm. That's 3 cards you have to have in your hand. But pretty cool. It also lets you normal summon the dragon, so that's cool.
They look sick.
The dragon. They look cool.
They look sick. Which I think is why I want to lean Starry Night. I really do, because I love their artwork, and I love just the Sariaru.
Yeah, it's a Sariuja. Sorry, Yugioh. The level 7 dragon.
The reboot cool thing. Of him.
So yeah, we were talking earlier. You can play Return of the Dragon Lords in this deck. It's good. That's a good card in this. Yeah. So you play Blue Eyes, play this deck, because you got half the cards you need. Honestly.
That's true. I agree. The only thing that I'm scared about with Sunavalon, and why I think it might be the better archetype, is because it gets to play stuff that's normal monster support, because the main monsters are normal. So you get to play Rescue Rabbit, Unexpected Die.
The card's so good. That card's so good.
The one where you send the normal to grave to search the normal, I guess you could do that. I don't know if they actually play that one. But and then you could play Where Art Thou too. And then your guys, instead of taking damage, you actually heal from it and get an effect from it. So in the end phase, when your Where Art Thou you would take 2,000. Instead you gain 2,000. You take it, but then you gain it back, so it's a net neutral. But you get an effect off one of your little dudes. So I think that's cool. And then I've seen that deck randomly OTK with the Sunvine, the Thrasher. Yeah. It's the Link 1 or something. But typically you get it to 4K because it's pointing to the big tree. And then it's usually set up with that trap card that, you flip it and you negate your opponent's board once. And then, your guys can get crazy attack from it. So I've seen them pop off, right? And I think because plant support's good, you got Lone Fire Blossom. That's a good card. Really good. and all the normal support, I think it kind of sets that deck up to be pretty good. I don't know if it'll be meta impactful good, but solid.
I mean, who knows, honestly. Like, it might be. It's weird because plant stuff is so random in, like, if it's good or not. So it's like, it could just randomly pop off and be super good. Probably not, but, like, I'm just gonna be ready in case it happens.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's not gonna happen with Starry Night. Like, it's not gonna break down any barriers, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Sunavalon for me takes the spot just because of how the ceiling seems high for it. I think it can only go up from here. Starry Night, well, I think it's good, is not that good.
The art's so cool though, but the art's so
looks sick.
Right, it's so sick.
Really sick.
Whole archetype Basayaru, it's so cool.
I know. Do you even play Sariaru in it?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any point really. I mean, maybe you would play it just like because. I guess you could play it, you know, because of the field spell. Because if you open it in the field spell, then it's not a brick, technically.
Okay.
Because you would be able to normal summon that, and then you could also have your regular normal summon.
Hmm.
So, you know, play Summoner Monk.
Ooh.
Don't play Summoner Monk. But, you know, yeah, okay. I don't know. It could be good. It won't be good, but maybe it's like you could maybe play it and get away with it. I don't know. No one's really like done anything with this deck from what I've seen in terms of like getting super hyped for it. So
yeah, honestly, I think it really encapsulates all of Ghosts from the Past. I think is that it's a slep that's being slept on. And for good reason. It's not very good, and there's a lot of trash in the set, like lots of filler reprints that no one really needed, and for cards that weren't really that expensive. And nothing really that's being played either. You know, we all wanted Lightning Storm, and I guess they announced that it's going to be coming in the Megatins. I mean, ideally, that set is, at least, if that's not in the Megatin, then that's crazy.
Yeah, Lightning Storm's in the Megatin, and like 3 more Blue Eyes Dark Magician support cards.
Goofy.
Which, you know, hey, you know, I love...
I like Dark Magician.
I like Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, you know. Maybe we'll get the Magician Souls reprints. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I hope King's Court comes through for that. Like, because that'd be nice to have that earlier.
Yeah, I agree.
It might be like a collector's rare or something. Something like that. You know, I wanted the BLS link out of this set. I wanted an affordable reprint, and then they made it only Ghost Rare.
Yup.
Very sad.
I know. The Dark Magician Ghost Rare looks cool though.
It does.
So does the Alternative Dragon. I actually like Alternative Dragon's art a lot.
It does. So, honestly, all the ghosts look really cool. I am happy with those. It's just good luck on pulling one, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Apparently the ratio's really low on everyone I've seen that's opened it already, like early. So. Mm-hmm.
I think that about does it from us, though.
That'll wrap us up, yep.
Yeah, but be sure to like and subscribe to us, of course, so you don't miss another episode of First or Second. You know, give us a like. We really appreciate it. Comment down below what cards you guys are excited to pull in your sets. If you guys are buying the set at all, actually. And what do you think? Does Cam look like Time Thief Redoer? Because I think he does. I think he really does.
Don't answer that.